welcome back. My name is Charlotte and I'm delighted that you're here today to join me for this little post-festive refresh. So this time of year, it can get really crazy busy and lots of things going on. It feels like you're rushing around. So this practice is all about taking a breath, taking time for you, a lot more restorative postures just to recharge. So coming down to the mat, let's start in Shavasana, everyone's favorite position. So extending your legs out in front of you, bringing the back of the body down onto the mat. Oh, let's just take a couple of breaths. Maybe you want to take a little stretch when you arrive here. Or you can just release the arms down or find a connection with your hands onto your body. And just take a couple of breaths. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. And again, inhale. And let go. One more time, inhale. And release. Bring your knees into your chest. So draw your legs in. You can just take hold of your legs. Just take a little sway from side to side. And then planting the feet onto the mat. Dropping your knees over to the right side. Little rotation, turning the head over the left shoulder. Release the arms down either side of the body. Take a deep breath. And then bringing your legs all the way over to the left. Turn your head over the right shoulder, little rotation. Good. Going back to the center, return to Shavasana, so extending the legs out. Taking a full body stretch, so taking your arms all the way over your head. And then bringing your knees in, you can take a little rock and roll. So just activating, energizing, lifting all the way up through to a seated position. Take a moment to adjust now that you're upright. I'm going to come all the way through to downward facing dog. So adjusting to bring the hands onto the mat, tucking the toes underneath, and then lifting the hips all the way up. So just checking into the foundation of the posture first, guiding your body towards your legs. And over time, we can work into that activation through the legs. But as it is a little bit more of a restorative position and a restorative, not a restorative position at all, as a restorative practice is what I meant. Just take a little bend in the knees. You're going to come forward into your high plank. So shifting the weight forward. It's like a little wave through the spine. So bend in the knees, lift your hips back up to down dog. We'll do that twice more. Inhale forwards. Bend in the knees, roll through the spine. And again, lift, lengthen. Downward dog. Good. Let's take that right leg up and open out the right hip. So bend the right knee, guide the right heel over to the left side. Keep the shoulders square. You can bring a little bit of movement to the right ankle. And then release, bring the right foot back down. Floating the left leg up, three-leg dog. Open out the left hip, so bend the left knee. You can bring a little bit of movement there to the left ankle. Release, high plank, drop the knees, lower down, arms in, close to your body. Inhale, rise, low cobra. So just lift the chest, draw the arms in, exhale, release. Let's take the hands a little bit further forward on the mat. Still either side of the chest, but we're going to lift now into your high cobra. So pressing into the arms, lift the chest, drop the shoulders down, relax the legs behind you. We're going to do this twice more. So exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, lift the body all the way back up. So it's like you're waving through the spine. Nice gentle movement. And again, exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Good, release. Child's pose. Hips to your heels. And extend your arms forward. Then you might want to rest here and take a pause for a little while. You're more than welcome to do so. 2 more breaths. Rising back up. downward facing dog. Right foot between your hands to the top of the mat, so you might step it part way, manually move it forward, and then lower the left knee down. So into our low lunge. We're going to stay down today, so just lifting the gaze, pressing into the fingertips, looking forward. Just take a breath. So we're starting to open and release into the left hip flexor. We're working deeper into that right side. And then coming all the way back. So stepping the right leg back to join the left leg into down dog and switching sides. Left foot forward, right knee down. So just switching that lunge, placing the hands down. So you're pressing into the fingertips, looking forward, little lift of the gaze. Good downward dog. Step the left leg back. Tiptoe forward, bring your feet forward on the mat, and then slowly rolling through the spine, coming all the way up to standing. Take a breath. We're going to use chair pose as our transition to get down to the mat. Come into a seated position. So feet together, take a breath, send the hips back, lift the chest, lift the arms, bring the body up, guide the hips down and keep going. Keep going all the way. Now you might want to use the hands on the mat at some point to help you. We'll eventually just lower the hips all the way down. Good. From here. Left leg straight, all the way out in front of you. Bring the right leg over the top. Bring the right arm back behind you. Lift the left arm up. Straight spine, rotate, elbow to knee. Spine twist. So keep the left foot flexed and start to bring the body round to the right side, taking the gaze over the right shoulder. So the right arm is there to help you keep the spine straight, not to rest into. So it's that rotation through the spine. Take a breath. And then release. Going back to the center. Release the left arm. Now with the right leg, we're going to bring the right leg on the inside of the left leg. And we're going to open out the hips. So we're not facing the left leg, we're sort of into that little diagonal space. And then we're going to take a side stretch. So taking hold of the left leg with the left arm, and the left hand, lift the right arm up. So we're opening out through the right side, little stretch, and then releasing, coming back to the center. Let's switch legs. So right leg forward, left leg over the top, sitting up tall. Bring the left arm back behind you. Raise the right arm, inhale, rotate, elbow to knee, spiraling round. So taking the gaze over your left shoulder. Take a deep breath. You can rotate any deeper. Good, coming all the way back to the center. Release. I'm going to face you for this one. So right leg out to the side, left leg in. So bend the left knee, left foot on the inside, left arm up, right arm over. Taking that side stretch. So open out through the left side of the body. Take a deep breath. And then release. Coming all the way back to the center. Coming down to your back. So bringing yourself all the way down so you can just slowly lower all the way down onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Let's take a little sway from side to side. And then take a full body stretch. Arms over your head, legs out in front of you. And release. Bringing your arms down. Finding that connection back to your body again. Just letting the back of the body melt into the mat. Soften through the hips and the legs, so just let the feet drop out to the sides. And take a deep breath. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. One more time. Bringing your knees all the way in, draw your legs in. Take hold of your legs, let's take a little sway. And then bring your body over to either the left or the right side. And just settle here, so you can just rest your head on your underneath arm, bend your knees. Take a deep breath, and then come back to a seated position. So pressing through your arms, lift your body all the way back. Finding a comfortable seat, maybe that's easy pose. And taking a deep breath. Bring the hands together. Let's rub the hands together, re-energizing, bringing a little bit of heat back into the body and closing out together. As always, a gratitude. Namaste.